Morning, good afternoon, good evening, Fabulites. This is Angela with another edition of Notes on the Newsfeed, and you are on channel Be Fabulous You. So this is the segment where I share with you headlines from my Twitter feed from my regular feed that are going to my Twitter feed, and I share with you my commentary based on reading or skimming an article, reading a headline, reading a paragraph following the headline, just my vibe on something or my feeling or my thoughts or whatever comes up. But you can read the full article on my Twitter feed. Usually as soon as I get everything sent over to my Twitter feed, I drop the link to my Twitter feed, BeFabulousYou at twitter.com. No, yeah, Twitter. I don't know if it's whatever over at Twitter, as soon as I get the stuff fed, I drop it into the link into the description box. But let's jump right on in because this news just keeps on feeding. Thank you for coming back. Poland's President Duda vetoes judicial reforms after protests. I kind of skimmed the article. I know there are countries all over the world, but for some reason it's like, oh, Poland, is stuff going on in Poland? I don't know why I be thinking these countries just be sitting there quiet with nothing going on, but it's something going on all over the world all the time. So people out there protesting. Switzerland chainsaw attack, 5 hurt in Schaffhausen. So somebody out here attacking people with chainsaws in Switzerland with a chainsaw? Okay, sorry. I hope everybody heals well, sending out loving, healing energy. China rising political star facing corruption probe. Somebody who's, moving up in the Communist Party is facing a corruption probe. They looking into the stuff to see if there's some corruption. Freedmen's Hospital, first hospital of its kind to provide medical services to former slaves. They were concerned when we were, quote unquote, owned by people. The concern, and even now as workers, because my mother did work in workers' compensation, the concern is not so much for your health and wholeness and healing, but your fitness to work. I don't care if you well or not well, if you can get out there and do the job that I need you to do, that's going to make me money, that's what I care about. So as long as you're well enough to get out there and do that, get to stepping. Okay. So the Freedmen's Hospital, I don't know, how it was organized. If it continues, I think it's in D.C. Does it continue to exist? How long did it exist? I don't know much about the history, and I don't know about its how it dealt with people. Whole Foods Harlem opens Friday with a Cuban sandwich counter. When I moved to New York, I didn't eat pork, and I knew to stay away from that. I learned very quickly, stay away from that Cuban food because Cubans like pork. Naughton gives birth to first child. Welcome, baby. I think the baby was 5 pounds. What's up with that? Health and healing to mama and baby and father and family. And power was good last night, girl. And somebody said they could see your belly was beginning the baby was beginning to show in your belly. Okay. Congratulations, Mama Nauri. Barundi teen robotics team vanishes after competition, likely seeking asylum. Just a continuation of that story. This story was like, yeah, they ain't been snatched up and, grabbed and enslaved or nothing nefarious. They just decided that they was going to try to get some freedom or something. That's what this article is asserting. I think doctor began to understand the role of racism in organ transplants after she donated a kidney to then boyfriend. Well, I guess it's never too late to learn about, anything. So, that's good. Civil rights group to train people on how to cop watch, legally record police encounters. We need more cop watchers, because if they see me recording and they take my phone, but you recording through the curtain or whatever. And I feel like even if it's good. I think that it's good to know the truth. Now, I don't know if it's like, we're into this like porn, like abuse porn, where we like to watch people being abused and it makes us feel better. I don't think it necessarily makes me feel better, but I do believe in, knowing the truth. And I also believe in protecting what aspects of the truth you focus on, because I think that you can focus on all kinds of things. But I'm a fan at this moment. Maybe I'll spiritually evolve to something different. But at this moment, I feel like this stuff should be documented as much as we can. Because, it keeps me aware. Beauty blogger describes Asians as ching chongs. Twitter users force her to shut down online presence. That's good. You need to go someplace and sit down and think about what you're saying and about how to be respectful to people. And we can all learn to be more respectful to one another. So there's no shame in making a mistake, fool. Just sit down and do some meditation and get you some education, whoever you are. Despite strike violence, 2 more deaths, Venezuela's Maduro is determined to rewrite the Constitution. He don't care about no strike. He don't care about no violence. He don't care about 2 more deaths. I'm going to rewrite this Constitution. That's what Maduro says over in Venezuela. Kofi Annan, 7th Secretary General of the United Nations. I don't know that much about the UN. New research shows that almost everybody will develop at least one mental disorder. Well, that's interesting. Who don't develop mental disorders? I feel like in this society, like in American society, it's like, how can you not be crazy? Because it's so much craziness that's like built in. We're like inhaling all kinds of crazy assumptions all the time. And if you go along with them, then it's kind of crazy. If you don't go along with them, you seem kind of crazy. I don't know. Why Americans can't buy the new Mercedes-Benz pickup truck. Why? They asked, not me, because I don't, but people are asking. She kept referring to my edges as Afro bits. 4 women share their experiences as Black models. My whole head is an Afro bit. This 54-year-old woman was kicked out of her house for living off grid. They like, what? You ain't paying us no money? You gotta, It was kind of an interesting article because her husband died. She had medical bills or something. And it seemed like her husband was about 40 years older than her. If there was like a significant age difference. Was it 20? It seemed like it was 40. But he died and they had medical bills. So he wasn't rich. She didn't marry him because he was rich or whatever. Maybe he was rich. I don't know. But they had significant medical bills. She didn't really have money. So she started doing stuff to save money and kind of ended up coming off grid. It looked to me like she was trying to save money. Like, well, I can't afford electricity, so I'm going to use propane to cook. Or I can't afford this, so I'm going to collect rainwater or whatever. So she came off the system, and the system is like, oh, you're not paying me? Pay up or die. I can't have you living out here and not paying me. Captain Marvel, Samuel L. Jackson, confirmed as Nick Fury, and he'll look different in 1990's set pick, Comic-Con. Comic-Con is going on. I'm seeing it all over my news feed. I'm not really into it. But we had something here that I keep wanting to go to in Detroit called, it's like a black Comic-Con. I don't know. I usually see it on Facebook. I'm like, that looks interesting. I'm not like that kind of nerd in that way exactly, but it does look interesting to me. But I haven't yet had time to go to it. Venezuelan violinist Willy Arteaga hurt in protest. He used to go to the protest in violin. I think I saw it. That looked really interesting to me. But sending out healing vibes and energy, so that you can continue to be happy and to heal with your music for your family and all of that other stuff. Fukushima disaster. Robot finds possible melted nuclear fuel. Dang, and I read about this, but it's been a couple of days. Y'all can tell this. Can you tell this is old news? This is older news. Qatar crisis. Turkey's Erdogan calls for swift end to Gulf dispute. Something's going on back there. San Antonio, 8 found dead in truck in Walmart car park. So with that, thank you. I'm going to investigate what's going on back there. I don't have my knife with me, but I got these fists. They're going to catch these hands if something is going on. Thank you for clicking and sticking around for my video. I'm Angela again. The channel is Be Fabulous You. The segment is Notes on the Newsfeed. Please like, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. If you are a subscriber or not a subscriber, subscribe and hit the notification bell, or hit that notification bell so you know when videos are posted. Have a wonderful day. It's the best day ever. You are number one. You are the greatest. You be fabulous. Be fabulous you. Peace.